day 21 and we left a wet, cold Cairns in our rearview mirror as we headed north to an Aboriginal cultural park. We were going to interact with Australia's 50,000-year-old history. All right, Groms, this is Manny. Manny, over here we have Tom Knox. Tom, shake your hands.
How you going, mate?
This is Ben Ramers.
Ben.
Manny, this is All Retirement.
How you going, mate?
Chris Vile, Samantha Bruce,
Samantha.
and Sparrow Knox.
How you going? Okay, didgeridoo, we say yiggy yiggy. It means a wind instrument. So, how to play one. First, you must vibrate your lips, raspberry, softly. The wind goes down inside the didgeridoo. Okay? Second secret, when you blow down the didgeridoo, you breathe air through your nose at the same time. So you're blowing and you're breathing, recycling. Easy.
It's not easy.
Takes a bit of practice. Dingo, Australian wild dog. We throw our voice box, vibrating our lips together. Okay, kookaburra.
Wow.
Okay, so that's how you should play a didgeridoo.
Following our didgeridoo tutorial with Manny, it was time to watch a traditional dance. To spice things up a little, I had planned it so the Groms would have to participate in the show. This slightly perturbed them, especially tour veteran Chris Vile.
I hate dancing in front of people or doing anything in front of it on the stage. I want to do it. I do and I don't. It's going to be funny, but I'm also, I don't, it's scary.
And that was the Groms' cue to take the stage. All of Australia's Aboriginals were semi-nomadic hunter-gatherers. They shared an intimate understanding with the land. It was the basis of their spiritual life. The Aboriginal people were supremely expert in adapting to their environments. And unlike the majority of the Western world, they endeavored to live with the land instead of off of it.
Vile had some iced teas on the dance floor. You were not into dancing, but you still did it. I gotta give it to you. Who do you think rocked it?
Ollie lads out. I thought Ryan was best actually with his jumper like that. It was good.
They're my boys and girls.
Our final activity at the park was to hone our boomerang skills.
Grab it so that the flat side of the boomerang is facing outwards. Curved side, the aerodynamic side, faces inwards all the time. Now, wind direction, wind's coming from this way. What we do is face right angle to the wind. Point it to where you're going to throw it. Tilt the boomerang slightly to the right. Okay, so all you're doing is leaning it sideways, turning your arm sideways a little bit, come back, throw, and flick the boomerang on that angle.
All right, well, that's the Groms and the Aboriginal part.
We left the Aboriginal Park and headed north up the coastal road for Port Douglas. We were booked onto a scuba diving adventure experience. While we make the drive, here's Sam with her lowdown down under.
Hi and welcome to the last lowdown down under. I thought I'd use this opportunity to go through the 5 golden rules that I've learned whilst being on tour. Gonna get you. Firstly, be prepared for every type of weather. Although it doesn't rain a lot in Australia, we certainly weren't prepared.
Okay, there's a koala bear, everybody.
Rule number 2, make sure you're always considerate of others and keep the van tidy. Make sure you put things away. Don't leave laundry hanging about, especially smelly old socks. Sparrow, or else you'll incur this.
You guys are so lucky you can't smell the smell I smell right now. I'm sick and tired of doing it. There you go. There's your steak, there's your sausages. Hey! Don't jest! I'm serious! You better have this place clean in half an hour if you want to eat proper food.
We've done it this time. Rule number 3, as we're travelling a lot, you need to make sure you find a nice, comfortable spot to sleep in the van, even if it means fighting for it. Survival of the fittest. Rule number 4, never leave food unattended, as it seems to grow legs and just walk off. Watch this. Rule number 5, never be afraid to try new things and embrace the randomness that is the Groms Tour. Look, they're running like penguins. Well, I'm afraid that's it for Lowdown Down Under. Thanks, Christian. I've had a bonza time, fair dinkum.
Yeah, whatever.
Drive on.
Back on tour, we were safely in Port Douglas and ready to climb aboard Hubba Dive Evolution, a rad-looking sea-going craft.
We're just about to go on board to go scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef. My new pair of shoes, skating.
None of us had ever been scuba diving before and weren't too sure what to expect. We had mixed emotions of excitement and apprehension. Before our introductory dive, we paid full attention to our instructor, Marco.
It's a question. When I give you this signal, I'm not telling you that I'm okay, I'm asking you, are you okay? If you're okay, what signal do you think you'll give me? You give me the okay back.
Funkiest thing ever. It feels so odd to have one of these in your mouth.
I'm feeling really good. This back thing's really heavy now. I can't even look at the camera.
Right now, I'm going in the water.
Scuba diving.
Oh, best thing on tour. Definitely best thing on tour.
Yeah?
Going down about, how much was it, 40 feet?
Something like that, 30, 40 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, best thing on tour, I reckon. I nearly got drowned underwater. First of all, I looked around and I saw you and your hair was flying everywhere. And I just burst out laughing and I looked around and he was like doing some kind of dance to me. And then at this point I couldn't even breathe and it was getting tense under there. You didn't think about the consequences.
One with the fish. You guys see anything crazy?
We saw loads of clownfish like Finding Nemo.
We saw those Christmas tree worms. Remember those blue things?
Yeah.
What happened with those?
Well, you went like Shazam. They just flew into their sockets.
Classified as one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, the Great Barrier Reef spans 1,250 miles along the Queensland coast. Home to thousands of different plant and animal species, it really was a sight to behold. I couldn't think of a more appropriate way to end our tour of Australia.
Right, here we go. Everybody put the hands in the middle, and on the count of 3, I want you all to say RAD. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. RAD!
And that was it. Our 3-week tour along the east coast of Australia had come to an end. We were leaving behind one awesome country, but at the same time, we were taking with us many magical memories. Thanks for touring with us. Until next time.